And do I need to remind you that the Biden administration, even with all the chaos going on in the world right now, scary this, terror here, invasion here, they haven't forgotten their number one priority.
Climate change is an existential threat. It could, it actually threatens and is capable of wiping out all human life on Earth over time. I mean, I don't know how more existential you can get to that, but that doesn't mean that we walk away from our obligations, our national security interests in very dangerous parts of the world.
John,
You mentioned
he said it was more frightening than a nuclear war. Is that it's more frightening than a nuclear war in this moment?
The president believes wholeheartedly that climate change is an existential threat to all of human life on the planet. That's just science.
They're not going to slow down. They're not going to stop. And so having said all that, I want you to think about something. And this is, I almost don't want to tell you this, because as soon as it occurred to me to start doing this, reading the news has gotten a bit more disheartening, but I want you to start doing this when you read the news. No matter what the story is, when you see the United States government is about to do something, whatever that something is, whether it's something you love, whether it's something you hate, they're sending money here, building this, passing this bill, whatever the government does, I want you to think about this. Here's a great example. Recently, 2 carrier groups heading to the Middle East. I want you to think about this. We're borrowing every penny it takes to pay for that. No matter what the news story is, I want you to just add this little addendum to every single thing you see. We borrowed money for this. We borrowed money for this. We borrowed money for this. And hardly anybody seems to be talking about it. And look, his motivations, who knows what they were, but at the very least, credit to Matt Gaetz for at least bringing up the fact that there's no money left.
I don't think voting against Kevin McCarthy is chaos. I think $33 trillion in debt is chaos. I think that facing a $2.2 trillion annual deficit is chaos. I think that not passing single subject spending bills is chaos. I think the fact that we have been governed in this country since the mid-90s by continuing resolution and omnibus is chaos. And the way to liberate ourselves from that is a series of reforms.
Where is he wrong? I mean, look, $4.1 billion in grants, latest and greatest, sent worldwide for LGBT initiatives. Yeah, I'm not making that up. You currently are funding a youth musical in France about the war in Ukraine, and we borrowed money for that. We borrowed money for that. Okay, so that's all the bad. That's all the scary. What do? You're on the ship. Nothing we can do about it. You join the Navy, you're on the ship. What do we do about that now? Well, we have to prepare for the ship to go down. We have to assume things are going to go bad, and you and me, we're going to end up in the water. Okay, well, we can't suck our thumb. We have to make preparations. What preparations? It's time to start acquiring things these people don't have the ability to destroy the value of. Because they'll destroy everything they can. You know what they can't destroy the value of? Precious metals. They can't. You can touch and feel them. I can take gold, I can take silver, a little sack of it, whatever, and I can go 2,000, 5,000 years ago, and I will have buying power. Isn't that amazing? Put me anywhere on the planet 2,000 years ago with a bag of gold, and I can go purchase whatever goods and services I please. And 5,000 years in the future will be the same. Lasting value and wealth the worst people in the world can't touch. Gold, silver, it's your life raft. You're on the ship. You better get in the life raft.